It's a great bro.
Back to back doing show. Take the jet to the pen. You don't wrestle to seven. I know.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. When all
They said that you don't go to teams.
hey, I get back on the
Y'all in school.
Yeah, like fine, but I gotta go to. He'll make a tackle. That'll make you a hitter. But
You gonna feel
anyways, man.
You gonna feel the head. You gonna feel it.
What's up, everybody? We back with another episode of the Hub City Podcast. One of my favorite people in this world, somebody I grew up with, played football with. He's now succeeded in life playing football on a college level, on a Division I level. Stuff that we talked about as kids, that we dreamt about. One of my childhood friends. Without further ado, we have my boy Jaylen Decoteau on.
Very nice to have you. Thank you.
Just a little backstory on our history. When I moved to North Brunswick for a little bit to play football, he was one of the first people I met. And you know how they say it takes a village to raise a family and stuff like that? Well, that's kind of like, that's what I could use for him and his family. His mom, his brother, they looked at me and my brothers as theirs. They looked out for us. They did things for us and all of that. His mom was just like my mom. Hard nosed, don't play no games, and didn't take nothing. So I just wanted to share that type of story. That's one of my childhood friends. It was a little rough time trying to get him on the show, but we finally got him on. He committed to coming down and taking his time out and coming down to talk to us and having a great interview. What's up, though, my boy? How's things going?
Things
going for
good,
you right
man.
now and all of that?
Everything good in life. Just got done a workout this morning. We was benching. Everything was good. We talk about in the weight room, no fake energy, and I feel like that's what we really showed today. Everybody was really in tune, and we just got to go work, and we got a toga party later tonight, so I'm going to go back up there and party with the guys down there.
Yeah,
Explain what that party is one more time.
It's we're going to have bed sheets on, and the girls, I don't know what they going to wear, but it's really just going to be a whole bunch of girls and just a football team.
College shit.
It's going to be a party.
Yeah.
Enjoying that college life, though. Speak about what made you fall in love with the game? What made you fall in love with football?
I would say I started falling in love with football because my uncle Mario, he played in the NFL. He was a receiver for a couple of years, 3 years, 4 years, and he played for the Patriots. And he used to train me. Like, I would go to his house. He used to train me in his backyard. He would have like 3 acres of land, and we'll just be out there throwing football. And I would say, like, these past 4 months, I really had to lock in on like why I love football and what's my reasoning behind like actually playing the game, pursuing the game, because everything come with ups and downs, and at the end of the day you gotta look back and see who you are as a person and just go back to your roots and try to find those things that you fell in love with.
Mm-hmm. Growing up in the North Brunswick area for some time, people may not think that it may be a football town, but when I play with you guys, we play with a lot of great people that are like doing things on the college level, like you, Masai, Justin. Who else that played for the? It's a lot. It's too many to remember. Even if guys are not just playing football, I play with a lot of people that are doing
successful things in life.
Different things in life, like in football. Period. Even in that North Brunswick town, like even in basketball, like. I play with some guys that you guys are watching right now. I grew up with, like Zay, like Jaquan, all those guys, those names, Jameer, all of them, we was around those guys, And some people may not think like, North Brunswick doesn't produce anything, they don't have any talent. It may seem like that because everybody branches off and
go do their own thing
and make a name for themselves and different towns and different areas and stuff like that. So talk about having that legacy, which you were carrying that with you, like everywhere you go.
So I would say growing up in North Brunswick, just growing up in Jersey, period, things is not always sweet and everybody's competitive. And I feel like having those people around you that are going to push you and those people that are great in North Brunswick, they make you only better. So I feel like coming from North Brunswick and then just branching it off to South Jersey where I reside now, I just still have that hunger and that dog in me where like everybody who I was around, like even you guys, like when we were younger, like practices weren't sweet. Practices were hard. Nothing was a joke, and like we took it seriously. So I feel like I still carry that mentality into my everyday work ethic today. And just try to be a dog and just try to have that sense of urgency that I was lacking, that all my coaches in previous years told me you're lacking, sense of urgency. And I kind of really learned that this year with my coaches and my teammates, and just trying to get that, let's go, like, times now, like, you feel me?
Yeah. You know, growing up playing football and all that stuff, like I said, we came from this area. We first started out with New Brunswick Raiders and then came to North Brunswick. At first, I may have thought about, yo, this like, it's sweet. Like, it's nothing compared to what we were doing in New Brunswick. Like, it's gritty over there.
It is.
But seeing the same atmosphere at North Brunswick was like, man, it's the same thing.
I also feel like everybody has a misconception on North Brunswick. It's like, oh, it's more the wealthier town or whatever you may seem it, but nah, people really, like, you got people really there just starving to, like, make it out of there and, like, actually have that mentality, like, I come from struggle, so I'm gonna do whatever, like, I need to do to get out of the struggle. So that's how I see it.
And the struggle really comes from anywhere. It doesn't matter who you are.
They do.
And like you said, like back then, like North Brunswick was the town kind of like where people looked at it as, oh, we can go there to get out.
Yeah.
Now it's like
they trying to change it into
being a gangster town and a town like they're not, like, and stuff like that. You know, like back then, like if you played for North Brunswick, oh, like, oh, you about to go somewhere.
You was trying to do good for yourself.
Yeah.
You was
definitely,
trying to
100%.
Now it's kind of not like looked at as the same. That's probably why a lot of the players branched out and did their own thing.
They're going to private school.
Yeah. Because I truly believe if North Brunswick was able to keep our grade level, like our group, plus like his group, because he's a year behind us, and plus our like Pop Warner team, they was able to keep us all together throughout middle school, high school, without guys branching off and all that. North Brunswick would be talked about as one of the great football towns and great basketball towns, and even not even just football, like all the like I said, like all the top guys you hear about from North Brunswick all the some top guys in the country that you didn't know that are from North Brunswick that played basketball like in North Brunswick. Like imagine if Carl Towns stayed in North Brunswick and never went to St. Joe's and stuff like that. Like, he would have been the greatest player there. Whatever. Imagine if Jaquan and Jameer. Yeah, like
because we went to Piscataway.
Yeah,
right there in North Brunswick with me.
And like Brian Yu and all of them. Like imagine if all of those guys stayed. You know what I'm saying? This would be a great story and a great town to talk about sports and athletics and all that stuff. Even though they had some success with, like
the people that they did have, it would have been a better story.
It just would have been a way better story,
and it'd have been like way more consistent.
Because every year would have been something, basketball, football. Like even like for Brian and stuff like that, his class when they was all playing for Pop Warner, like what if they all went to North Brunswick High together? But they would all be able to kept together instead of branching off and doing other things, like. North Brunswick would be a winning championship town. I just felt like they weren't able to. They didn't have the. I wouldn't say the resources, but they didn't
have the sense of urgency to do it.
I would definitely agree with the resources too, because I feel like when my brother was playing, I'm not gonna name the coach that was there, but when he was there, Coach, Coach Zielinski.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He said. My brother just said that he didn't like have the sense of love that he did when he was younger because favoritism came strong,
and that's what it took over in North Brunswick. Like everybody kind of understood and knew like, all right, favoritism is a big thing in this town.
It is.
So a couple players probably felt like they probably wouldn't have succeeded there, or they wouldn't give them the opportunity or the chance. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that was the only thing that didn't change in North Brunswick, because like even when it was like parents coaching us. Mm-hmm. They was on their kid, like, if you want some boys, go sit down.
Facts.
Like, but when them coaches that was from that town already, that's really what North Brunswick couldn't escape. Like, favoritism and, like, feeling like somebody is obligated to be having playing time.
I definitely agree.
Be on the field.
I feel like a lot of them are entitled.
And it sucks, though, like, being a kid and understanding that, though, like, the politics and everything else that is more about football. Like, you be like, yo, like this kid not better than me, like, or he not as good as I am, and like, he's playing more than me. So you have to question yourself why. All right, question myself. Mm-hmm. But that's really a big thing in this town, though, because Think about it, right?
And that shit drives people crazy.
Think about it.
It definitely do.
Even like over like the past previous years, right? Say we start back from probably what that we could remember. All right, we go 2020, right?
Okay.
There's 2 players in that class that went Division 1. But how many players on that team are Division 1 players though?
Yep. It's just people don't really get the opportunity.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
2019.
Yeah.
I think doesn't Sean Brahini go to your school? Does he?
Nah.
He doesn't go anymore. He doesn't play anymore.
Nah.
Yeah, he was the only one that went Division 1.
Yeah.
But how many Division 1 players are on that team? And even in my class alone.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
I feel like I was talking with somebody the other day. It was like a lot of the people like that could go NFL and could be in the league, they don't get the opportunity. They like the people that we don't see in the league, that's not even the best talent that's out there. Like we know we could name a couple people like I was just saying LaShawn. LaShawn was tough. They was tough at football, but they never really had the mindset of kind of carrying it on into like focusing. You feel me? And just be greater for themselves in a more of like a mature way. So I feel like a lot of people that have the talent and that have the mindset to do it, those are the ones that kind of get the opportunity, but at the same time they don't.
Yeah.
So like knowing all of that though, like did that affected you like in high school? Like all right,
So-
like, I'm not gonna go to North Brunswick. I'm gonna go do my own thing.
So when I moved out in South Jersey,
When did you move?
I moved my freshman year, so 8th grade going to freshman year.
Damn, I didn't know you was out here that long.
Yeah, bro. So I moved to the summertime, and
Were there ever talks with you and your mom like, oh mom, like am I gonna go to North Brunswick High and stuff
So
like that?
nah, so I would say because my cousin Terrell, yeah, I don't know if y'all remember Terrell Smith, but he went to Don Bosco. So I was gonna transfer to Don Bosco. Well, not transfer, but go to Don Bosco. And like when I moved down to South Jersey, I just try to find the best football school out there and the best, I guess, all boys school. Because all boys, I ain't gonna lie, like people can say, oh, you guys are gay and all that stuff, but like it kind of really locks you in. It's a different mentality. Like we was lifting 2 times a day. We had a lifting class and then we lifted as a football team. And so I would say when I moved down to South Jersey, I just had the mindset that I was kind of better than everybody. Coming from up here, because you don't know nothing about South Jersey when you up here. You don't talk about them. You don't know no towns out there. Like
After South Brunswick or
like
South
like Trenton. Like Trenton is
I don't know what's after that.
That's what I'm saying. So when I went down there, I was like, I'm the best guy out there, and I kind of had this Coach Roman. He humbled me quick. Like he used to cuss me out every time he told me. He was like, if you don't know the plays, go back to North Jersey, all that. So it was just more of a humbling experience. And like I kind of hated him for that at the time, but after a while, I had to talk with him, and he was just saying, I just want you to be better in life. I just want you to do more, and it's not necessarily a bad thing to face the adversity, but what you gonna do when you do face adversity? You gonna quit, or you just gonna rise to the occasion? So I feel like when I went down there, it was just the mindset of, okay, I'm here, I'm trying to get better.
You know. What were you, a 4-year starter or no?
So I started my sophomore year. Yeah, no, I didn't start sophomore year. I started junior year. So freshman year, I was supposed to play varsity. They humbled me, put me in JV. I had 2 touchdowns every game JV. Sophomore year comes. There's this dude, he go to Baylor now. He tossed me in scrimmage. They benched me all year. I started the last 4 games. I had the second most receiving yards on the team, just starting the last 4 games. And then junior year came, I started, and senior year came, I started. So I don't know. I guess that's the same kind of journey my college career is going right now.
It's kind of like the same effect even at
And I would say going to Kent.
Yeah, talk about that though.
Yeah.
Like before, a lot of people may not know that you went to Kent State first. You guys won a bowl game over there too.
Yeah, so my freshman year we won a bowl game. They was 2-10 before I got there. We ended the season 7-5, and so when I grew up, obviously y'all remember I played receiver. I didn't play no defense. So
tight end.
Yeah, we're tight end. So when I got there, it was just a different.
I remember you
transition.
played quarterback one year though.
Quarterback, bro, I played it all on offense, played guard, all that. So when I got to Kent State, they told me to play safety, and I just didn't honestly, I just didn't know the playbook. Safety was a different world to me. Defense was a different world to me, and I kind of had to lock in on the playbook my sophomore year, and once you lock in on a playbook, you can move faster. You don't even have to think out there. So that happened. I was balling, but then COVID hit. We in COVID. We got 2 games left. We were stressing. We just lost to Buffalo. We let one dude score 8 touchdowns on us. We went
in one game.
Yes, we went viral.
Oh, yeah, that was versus y'all.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
That big ass running back, right?
Yes, Jared Patterson. Yes, that was against us. I'm there on the sideline watching this little dude run around scoring touchdowns. But after that, like in December, we had our exit meeting. Coach said, I don't think you could play after the last 2 games. I was going to start. And so I just pretty much told him I'll transfer. And it's not, now that I think about it, I probably should have thought about it in more of a mature way rather than saying I'm just going to transfer right off rip. But at the end of the day, you live with your decisions, and I don't regret anything. I made my decision, I'm going to have to live with it. So when I went to Sacred Heart, transferred there, thinking this FCS level is going to be easy, whatever. And I got a coach, Coach Sapp, and me and him, we don't always have the best relationship, but now more so this year, you gotta learn the way to pick your battles. You can't always yell at somebody or react if somebody doing something a certain way and you don't like the way he doing it. You gotta just lock down and okay, hear where they coming from, understand where they coming from, and then react and speak. Rather than just, you say this, I'm gonna react a certain way, now I'm sitting on the bench. You feel me? So I kind of learned that more so this year, and honestly, it's been helping.
Like you said, being humbled and all. I'm pretty sure you were the man, the go-to guy in high school, then going to college and not playing or playing very little.
Yep.
Talk about adapting to that. All right.
I would say,
how hard was that mentally as a player, as a human being?
Yeah, mentally it's going to challenge you.
Yes.
Not going to lie. You're going to go through your darkest days because you're going to wake up. Like you said, I'm in the papers, high school, I'm getting offers, I'm doing this and that. Go to college, now I'm not nothing. I'm regular, same dude that everybody else sees, and it was that's the most humble experience I ever got, and I'm so grateful that I went through it. Because if I hadn't, I wouldn't be having the same mindset and mentality that I do now. And, when you do go through those dark days and those dark times alone, that's when you can really see who really mess with you and who really don't. And I feel like these last 4 months, I've just been on this journey of maturing and growing and actually doing what I say, walk how I walk and speak what I speak, because I know that I'm actually doing it. It's coming with confidence. And I feel so my cousin, she passed away in November, and I got her chain right here. She go with me everywhere, and seeing her pass away, and my mom always say, if you don't value life and you don't see life as a lesson, you take it in vain, then that's shame on you. So when she passed away, I'm like, damn, that was my homie, and now she not here, so now I gotta live my life through her. You feel me? And I feel like she walked with me everywhere. Driving on the way here, I was crying, because I'm like, damn, I wish I could call my cousin, tell her that I'm about to come over here and do this podcast. So I feel like, just these last 4 months, I've been really on just a grind and a humble grind, and I'm not, I used to talk, I used to do everything, now I'm not talking till I do it. Last week, they was challenging me. My boy Rob, he said I wasn't fast. We got flying 10s. I ran a 101. I ran the fastest time. Everybody getting 107s, 108s, everything. He said, you're not fast. You're a sideline player. Boom, this week, 0.9. I'm getting lower and lower and lower, because I take things personally. And if you say I can't do it, I'm going to show you how to do it. Yep. And I'm not going to talk no more. I'm going to just do it.
Yep. So you said you went to an all boys school, adapting from that to the college. Speaking about college, what's your craziest college story that you experienced, that you came from, you would be like, damn, this is college.
All right.
This what they've been talking about.
Yeah. So I would say one crazy thing. All right. Yo. All right. I had a girl. All right. And it's Halloween. We out partying. I just messed with another girl 2 weeks ago. Before, I just got my girlfriend. So we 5 days into the relationship. I see that old girl, she talking to me, chopping it up. Go back to her room, then go to my girl room. 2 hours later, I'm like, damn, this is really college. I'm like, this is really college. Like, bro, I'm saying, like, college is wild. I got a lot
They
of...
know this happened?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Nah. They know. But, nah, like, college is a crazy experience. I could keep going on with a lot of experience, but the difference between college and my high school, I ain't never had to see these girls. Like, I go to class, I don't see no girls. I see all guys. We partying, whatever, in school. Like, we used to have, like, a 2-hour break every Tuesday and Thursday. Just to bullshit and just do nothing. Like, college, nah. The biggest difference is just the girls and, I guess, being more distracted in a way. You're distracted.
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah, distracted. Like, girls are distractions. No bullshit. Like, and I feel like that's when time management, and you got to really lock in on just like, I got this, and this, and then I could do this. And that's what, like, yeah.
Losing sleep like a motherfucker.
You got to. You got to lose that sleep.
We should talk about your plans, though, after school.
After
like,
school?
football-wise, life-wise, anything,
yeah.
like, you know?
So, after football, whenever football ends, like, I want to go to the league still. So, whenever football ends, I want to join the Secret Service. I want to do that for 2 years, and then I want to apply for the FBI. So, like, this upcoming summer, I got an internship with the police department back at the crib. So I'm going to have that, and then hopefully get experience, get in tune with a couple guys in the department, and then they could write me recommendation letters. Like, I was with the senator of Connecticut yesterday. I'm at work. I work valet, and he pull up. I'm talking to him, and I'm talking to, like, clinical donors and everything. So I'm just trying to get my name out there. So when people see my name, they're like, oh, I remember this kid. Like, he great kid. We had a good conversation. So I'm trying to do stuff like that. But ultimately,
networking.
Yeah, networking. So ultimately, career-wise, want to be an FBI agent.
So you want to do the shit that we see in movies?
Yes, 100%. And I want to be a human analyst. Like, I want to know why people do the things that they're doing. So really just study their mind, their habits, their just what they do in their everyday life, and then you could really, like, pinpoint what their next move is going to be just off just observing them.
Nah, yeah, man. It sounds like you got it all packed down. You said you have, what, 2 more years left of eligibility? I know we were talking about that before we kind of, like, started rolling and all of that. You know, sometimes for some cases that COVID year actually helped some players.
It did.
It's a blessing and a curse.
It is a blessing and a curse because you got another year, but now the people above you got another year. So it's either you beat them out, or you just gonna have to wait your time.
Now you gotta wait another year.
Another year.
Yeah, you got a year, but you gotta wait another year.
Yup. So I feel like that's what I've been dealing with, but I don't know, man. It's just I'm been humbled. I thank God every day. I wake up, read my Bible every day, and I just pray like I can live another day, because a lot of people can't say that.
Yep, that's a fact. And tomorrow's never promised to
Tomorrow's
nobody.
never promised, and you know, I just try to live with that mentality of, okay, I'm here, I'm on earth, I got to do what I got to do to keep excelling and keep it succeeding in life. Because once you stop, that's when you become stagnant. That's when you become, I would say, just complacent with life. And I feel like life is always a journey. You're not always going to be satisfied with the things you're doing. Like, yes, you can say, I have my lifestyle, and yes, I'm okay with it right now, but strive for more. Like, how I want millions of dollars. I'm not okay with $1,000. Like, I was watching Yerbo, and he was saying, like, he goes out party, went to a club partying, and then he went to a podcast that morning. And, like, that's how I was just doing, like, me and my boy Mace, we went to Philly for the Super Bowl game.
I was in Philly.
You was in Philly? Yeah.
I ain't tell nobody, but I was in Philly.
Yeah, so we was in Philly.
Wait, hold on. Y'all tried to see what was happening after the fact?
Nah, bro,
Wow.
because look,
Yeah,
they
lost. They shut
lost.
everything down.
Exactly, and I'm a Giants fan.
They talking about the trains closed. My man's like, the train never closed.
Yeah,
they sent everybody down.
Yes, train was closed. They was closing some
Yo,
spots.
they was sick.
Yeah. So we was out in Philly, and we there, so we probably drank from 2 to 12 o'clock at night, go to sleep for 2 hours. We wake up 4:30 in the morning, we back to Connecticut for a 7 a.m. lift. And it's a punishment lift, like we circuits and all. And after
Your school in Connecticut?
Yeah.
So why do you live in Philly?
Nah.
He was just at Philly.
I was in Philly.
You be telling me, like, oh, I'm coming from Philly sometimes.
Yeah, because whatchamacallit, I live 25 minutes from Philly. Back in South Jersey. So
you be out there a lot.
Yeah, I be out there a lot. So just having that mentality of, yes, I can be happy in the spot that I'm at now, but I also got a mindset that business, like I gotta keep going. Like with y'all coming here today, like I know I gotta lift, but after my lift, shower, change, I'm here. Like
all networking and being connected in this world. Like you never know where things may take you, take us, and all of that stuff.
Exactly.
You know, but all I can say is, bro, I mean, I watched part of your journey, watched you throughout high school. You know, now it's definitely on the next level. You got to put on, bro.
Yeah.
You got to go do your thing.
Yeah.
And for me to you, bro, I really wish you the best of luck. You know, that's from the bottom of my heart. You know?
For sure, I already know it's from the bottom of my heart, bro.
We've been family for a long time,
Thanks.
man. You know,
funny.
We're not gonna kill you all day.
Tell them what I did.
On my fault.
Tell them what I did.
Oh, when we was younger?
Yeah.
You flipped me. You did flip me. I ain't gonna lie. Now you could hit, bro. I hated going.
My brother be on some shit. He be on some shit like, bro, you don't like tackling nobody. I be like, bro, I stick my nose in there.
You do. I remember we did a Oklahoma drill.
You hit me brought up in the Oklahoma Nutcracker era.
Yes.
On,
you hit me. I didn't want to play.
Bro, he'll make a tackle. That'll make you a hitter. But
you gonna feel.
Anyways, man.
You gonna feel the head. You gonna feel the head.
He was pretty cool at what he did, but he wasn't nothing too. But you know, it was definitely a pleasure though.
For sure, bro.
Having you on and being able to have an interview with you and do this.
We gotta do this more.
Yeah, man.
I'll slide back. I just don't got no social media, so don't be trying to follow me. Don't try
nothing. No social media.
Cause, bro, that's a part of the journey. I'm trying to stay away from it, from all the chaos.
I'm about to take a break too.
Yeah. So you know, you definitely probably have to get your. I don't know how you're gonna see this, but you definitely probably get your social media.
We gonna. I'll be posted
that.
For sure, bro.
But it was definitely a pleasure having you on. Definitely, we're gonna connect soon and have you on again. You know, it's just
timing.
Yeah. You know, we got to keep grinding, keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
And
keep doing what we're doing. The best, bro.
You know, get us some tickets, man. We be in some games and all that.
Come slide. Even for the
UConn game. Like 3-4 hours.
No, Sacred Heart, an hour 45 from here. Damn. Yeah,
so we definitely can lock in and do something together, you know.
For sure.
But that's all we got from the Hustle podcast. We got my boy Jaylen on. It was definitely a pleasure. And be on the lookout soon. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah. Wow.
He just died.
Yeah. Nah, my computer.